First coming into the legend of Bob Marley is Ed Box. Fighting in the red corner in blue shorts. Looking very nervous, as you would be on your first MMA debut fight in front of a capacity of 300 plus people. Ashley Kilvington, known as the Stump, looking raring to go, training with him in the gym, looking raring to go, looking in great shape. Stump's a very aggressive fighter. He's only got one gear and that's flat out. We don't know too much about Ed, but what I do know is he's got his work cut out because Stump's 100 miles an hour. Both looking each other out now. The stare down, ref giving final instructions. Hold on to your hats, people. This is going to be a quick one. Here they go. Touch jugs for a man of respect. Good leg, inside leg kick by Ashley. Ed with a big open stance. Ashley catches the leg, brilliant. Going for the double down. Gets him against the cage. Nice cage pressure now. He wants to keep him there, don't get turned. Try and get the underhook. Watch the knees. Goes for the double leg. Ed protecting himself brilliantly there. Great defence from Ed Box. Stump keeping the pressure on that cage. Stump will keep the pressure on for the whole fight. Going for another double. Ed protecting himself well again. Stump picks him up. He's doing well. And he's keeping the pressure on the cage. He could sweep the ankle from down here, Ed. Stump determined for the takedown. Ed protecting himself well. Showing a bit of his back. He doesn't want to be giving Ash his back. Start again. He's going for again a double takedown. Pushing him against the cage. Ed sprawling very well. Protecting. Brilliant defence from Ed Box. Ash will keep the pressure on. No, Stump will and he's gone for the takedown. It's a great takedown. He needs to keep it calm now into the side control. We'll see how Ed is off his back. Ash needs to keep pushing him against the cage. Ed up to his feet. Ash says no. Good shot in there from Ash. Knee on belly. Good right hand from Ash. Now to the full mount. Ed in a bit of trouble. Ash needs to cage time. Good shot again from Ash. Another good shot from Ash. Ed in a bit of trouble, trying to protect himself. Ref having a good look. Good. He's very hard to get off from this position. Full mount. Now got the knee over the arm. Big trouble from Ed. Trying everything he's got to get out. Ed holding on now. Stump pushing down the head. Another good shot from Ash. Another good shot from Ash. Another good shot. And left, right. To a ground and pound from Ashley now gone. Ed doing extremely well protecting himself. It's so difficult to free yourself from that. The ref having a good look in here. Another good shot from Ashley from the top. Ground and pound. Ed trying everything to get Ash from the full mount. Grabs her hand and now he's just raining down ground and pound. More shots from Ashley. Brilliant heart from Ed Box. He needs to push his head down to keep the shots raining in. He pushes his head down. Good from Ed again. Good defence from Ed. Another sweeping shot from Stump. Ed up to his feet and he's done brilliantly. Swept him, turned him round. Now stumping guard. Brilliant from Ed Box. Now it's time for Ed to throw down some shots. 10 seconds to go in the first. Both fighters looking a bit tired. Great first round for Ashley. Brilliant first round for a fight. Both fighters giving absolutely everything there. Hard to judge. I'd give the first one to Ash. A little cut under the left eye, right eye of Ed. Professor Jack McGee giving Ashley some instructions. Both fighters getting instructions. Ashley looks in very good shape, doesn't even look out of breath. Ed puffing a little bit in his corner, trying to get his heart rate down, control his breathing, getting instructions. He looks Looks a bit flat on his feet now. Took some good shots from Ashley there. Great ground and pound from Ash. I'll give the first round to Ash. Round 2 ready to go. Both fighters touching gloves again. Stump going straight away. Going in with his head low. Dangerous play. A good knee from Ashley. A good knee from Ed. Both exchanging knees. Ash pushes against the cage. It's been draining for Ed, that. Full weight of someone pushing against the cage. Very easy to drain you. Ed goes for the turn. He's turned him. He's turned him against the cage. Ash turns him straight back. A little knee. Ash going for the double leg again. Wants to be careful with his head in there. He gets his head up. Good knee from Ash. Keeping the pressure on. Both fighters break. Now we're going to get a bit of stand up. Good kick from Ash. I think he took a little poke in the eye there, Ed. A good kick from Ed coming back. Ash going for the leg kick. 1-2 missing. Good spinning back kick from Ed. Ash easily out of the way. Another spinning back kick. Oh, that one connected to Ash's rib. Brilliant slam. Ash slams him. Pushing him against the cage. Needs to keep his calm here. Take his time. Ed gets half guard. Pulling his head down. He needs to keep control of the head from the bottom, Ed. Stump needs to pass the guard. Move his way around the side control. Shoulder pressure deep. Stump keeping the shoulder pressure in. Shoulder pressure. He's keeping the pressure on. Good defence from Ed, keeping his knee high, not letting Ash pass. Ash putting his elbow in the face, stuffing his breathing, knee on belly. Back to full mount. Here comes some more ground and pound from Ash. Ed doing well again. Hip bumping to trying to escape. Ash just taking him calm. A good headshot. And another good turn. Brilliant defence by Ed Box. Fantastic. Now Stump needs to keep calm in the pocket. Needs to get... It's great defence by Ed. Good turnover there. Needs to watch the shots to the back of the head. Stump good from his back. Could look for an armbar. 20 seconds left of the round. Ash going for the arm. Leaving the arm in there. Not working this time. Ed finishing the round very strong. Lots of shots coming from Ed, but none connecting. He needs to posture up. He needs to get his head postured up from Stump's guard. They're not going to do nothing. He needs to stand up, get him up, posture up. Now end of round 2. Another tough one to call. Ed finishing the round very strong. Stump starting it brilliantly. 1 to go. Oh, getting confused there, going to the wrong corner. Very good fight so far. I don't think nothing's going to be left in here for this third and final round. Ed looks a bit more out of breath than Ash. Ash looks nice and calm in his corner. Slow breathing. Ed looks a bit panting. Very good defence from Ed Box. A couple of times getting ground and pounded by Ash. Managed to sweep and turn it well. Finished the round in a dominant position. It's a hard one for the judges to call. Last and final round. Hold on to your hats. This is all going to be out. The crowd going mad now for young Ashley. He looks raring to go. The rest trying to get him back in his corner. He just wants to get going. Here we go. Touch of gloves. Shows some respect. Last and final round. Ed comes in with a kick. Stump grabs the leg. Pushes him against the cage again. Ed looking for the underhook. Stump got one leg round. Oh, he's... Ash going for the double leg again and got the takedown again. That's the third takedown of the fight. 1 for each round for Ashley. The refs have got to be, the judges got to be scoring that. That's a better body head from young Ash. He needs to release it from the half guard, see if he can get the full mount. He's trying that now. He could use his other foot to push the knee away. It'd slip out there easy. He needs to keep the shoulder pressure on. He can keep shoulder. Good shot. Ashley certainly the favourite here. Oh. It's good defence by Ed Box. Doing really well on his back. He wants to keep the half guard. Doesn't want to get young Ash getting on to full mount. They need to work here. The ref could stand him up. Good body shots from Ashley. Don't seem to be bothering Ed though. He's going to pass the guard. And he's got one leg over. Now, brilliant by Ed though. Puts him back straight into half guard. He needs to get his head off away from their stunt. He's going for the neck crank. Ed's weight could power out there. You don't want to be, unless that's on, you don't want to give that everything you got. That would just gas out the arms. Ed looks a little bit gassed now. Stump starting to take control. The crowd going mental for young Ash here. Another good shot. Hand in the mouth, trying to control the breathing of Ed. Stump trying to choke him. Squash him up, gets the side control. Ed looks done. He looks very tired on the bottom. Stump sprawling out, making his body very heavy. Ed gets back to his feet. That's brilliant by Ed, but gives a guillotine to Stump. Stump goes for the guillotine. Stump going for the guillotine. He needs to make sure it's on. He doesn't want to bait. He doesn't want to waste his energy. He hasn't got it. It's not on. He hasn't got hold of the other arm. Ed doing brilliant again. Pushing back to the cage. Ref warning him to keep working. The ref says he may stand him up here. Ash is holding on. He's never going to get it from there. He needs to get hold of his other hand, get underneath the body of Ed, grab hold of his other hand. Ed's getting himself out. Now, Stump needs to release that hand now and try and get in a good position and get guard. Needs to release that arm around his neck and try and get himself in guard. Ed going a few down. Right, now Ed's released himself. Stump's released. Get up onto his feet. Is that the bell? That's the bell. Great fight. Brilliant one to watch. Fantastic from both fighters. For me, fight of the night so far. Both giving it their all. Very technical ability. Absolute great debut fight by both fighters. There it is. Here's the decision. Unanimous. It's unanimous decision. Ashley again with a turn gets it. Absolutely phenomenal debut fight. Both fighters doing extremely well, but Ashley just nicked it. For me, he just nicked it with his pure presence of dominating pressure, constant pressure.